Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for December 1st through the 10th. We're going to take a look at what you don't see coming and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this time with me. I'm doing short and sweet content 3 times a month. I'm going to be zeroing in on the energies. So let's see what's going on. We're going to be pulling from the Tea Leaf Oracle first, and then we'll move into the Tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra today. All right, Libra, what's going on? Ooh, that one first wants to come out. Ooh, these 3 want to come out. Eye, flowers, and lily. Definitely in a period in the first 10 days of the month where you have an opportunity to feel quite happy because you have some sort of psychic ability that's coming in around a situation. Oh, wow. This just took me by surprise, Libra. You have a spiritual love coming in. I could be in the form of a person. It could be in the form of a calling. It could be in the form of an experience. But a spiritual love, nonetheless, this feels very auspicious. Spirit says that around this spiritual love, whatever's coming in, this happiness that you're feeling, you need to trust your intuition around it. You have a psychic ability about this spiritual love. Whether it's someone that you've been dealing with or a situation coming in, there's something around your happiness and seeing the truth of this. This is kind of blowing me away. Y'all got a spiritual love. Either on its way or you're in it now. And a lot of happiness here the first 10 days. Ooh. You might even be feeling the spiritual love and your psychic ability speaking with the non-physical dimension. I think that's happening regardless. But I do think there's something going on in your personal life. Fascinating. All right, let's get into this. Now I'm curious. See what the tarot brings. First 10 days. First 10 days, Spirit. First 10 days for Libra. Definitely coming out of a period where you felt overburdened by things that you had to let go of. You had a lot to let go of. I saw the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Cutting away from any kind of melancholy. Maybe that was heavy during Scorpio season. The energy's definitely shifted, y'all. I feel it. Everyone's like, what's new? What's next? Well, you got some generosity around you here in this feeling of mutual, ooh, you know what? I've been getting this. If I didn't know any better, Libra, for those of you who are single, or even if you're not, we're going to talk about your relationship with yourself here and your monies. But also, I have been feeling an earth sign around you for months. No more King of Wands, okay? You want something that's stable, that's grounded. There's something that you could be exchanging energy with somebody. If not, this is you saying, you know what? I know how to create more prosperity in my life. I'm working hard. Feels like an individual, though, coming in who wants to show you who they are, Libra. Who they are. They don't necessarily have to be an earth sign. Ooh. Libra. All right. You're showing up here. Queen of Swords. And you're showing me, I know. This is my domain. Mine. And you have somebody coming in that wants to be a part of that. This feels like an energy around you. They may have heavy earth placements. I want to clarify. There's no major arcana here, so you could be at this initial stages of coming into this beautiful balance within you at the end of the year, feeling like, you know what, I got it going on. I've created a lot of security for myself. I'm generous with others. They're generous with me. This is very stable energy, Libra. I love seeing this. Why is the King of Pentacles here? I really am not sure if this is you just coming into this beautiful balance or you got somebody around you. What's showing up here? Okay. Now we have the Magician and the Page of Wands with the Sun and the Ace of Cups. All right. I felt it. A lot of you are meeting somebody in the first 10 days or you've recently met them. You have something that you're manifesting here. It's a new beginning in love. It could be new relationship energy with somebody you've been dealing with. but I see something really coming together here, and it's making you happy because you're like, oh, this is fitting. This is fitting me. It's fitting. They're honoring my boundaries. They're honoring me. I mean, when you're showing up in your energy, Libra, male or female, Queen of Swords, coupled with the Four of Wands, it's like, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't belong. And you're saying, ooh, this fits. It fits. But I'm not going to jump to crazy conclusions here. There's almost something that's bigger than you realize, but it's good that you actually, like, you know it, but you don't want to know it. This whole, you're almost like, I've been wrong about that in the past, Jenna, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I see you being very playful and open and free. And when you're in this energy frequency, I mean, we have two major arcana. I wanted to clarify, what is this King of Pentacles about? Is this you? You know what? I feel like this is you and somebody else. You on your own, and you saying, oh, I met somebody who wants to do this too. Who shares the same vision, who wants to commune with my frequency, and let's go play. This is you, let's go playing with somebody else. And I don't know if it's a new friend or a new lover, somebody that you could potentially settle down with, but you are giving equally to each other. This is emotionally reciprocal here. And whatever boundaries you're putting up around this, because you have a lot you're protecting here with your Four of Wands, you're saying, I've created my own stability. Thank you very much. It's mine. So this person is actually saying, I get it. I honor that, Libra. There's some sort of beautiful manifestation that's coming out in the first 10 days, and it's bringing a lot of happiness because you're showing your true self here to another, and so are they. And it feels like this could be the start of something really big and powerful. I think you're holding up this beautiful energy here, and it's being reflected back. I'm seeing this mirror effect. You know, your heart could be blasting open right now, even just with or without somebody showing that to you. Sometimes we meet new people in our life, soul family people that open up our hearts and they let more light in. And you realize more and more how much you've changed and grown when you level up and you have these higher frequency people coming in. I do feel like you've got something happening that you're excited about in the first 10 days, Libra. I'm going to get one more on this Ace of Cups. Five of Swords. Yeah. You've been confused in the Devil. You're showing me here. Yeah, you're like Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of like, you know, when you go into these ancient tombs and there are these echoes of deaths and echoes of carnage, and it's like you're showing me that that's long gone. It's still there in my heart, right? The unhealthy toxicities that I've had to deal with in the past. It's almost like they're not so present that you're being informed by them where you're acting out from your wounding, but they're there to remind you of everything you've had to overcome. And you know what? For you to say, hey, I have looked into the eyes of people who have hurt me and deceived me, and I have played out trauma, and I have dealt with it. And now I will no longer succumb to that timeline. And if it starts to feel wonky, I will exit. You are actually calling in new love from a very healthy boundaried place, stable and secure in you, and saying, you know what? I'm ready for that to be met outside of me. Whether that's a new friend, a new soul group, a new community, a new lover, there's something new coming in that's going to open you up and go, finally, there's people here, a person here that actually matches the frequency that I've elevated to. Spiritual love. Spiritual love. Big difference between toxic love, spiritual love. Libra, I'm very excited for you. I think you're recognizing the difference now. And that makes all the difference in the world. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Now that we have, I'm going to bring this deck back out. Major energy of triumph here I'm getting. You're selective now about who you let in. And it's beautiful. Wow. Give this time, because I think that whatever you're calling in at this time in the beginning of December, it's going to build. I'm getting chills. It's going to build to something quite extraordinary. Yeah. You're at the end of a long journey, Libra, at the end of the year. Look at that. Oh my God. Tell you what, we'll talk about long. Some of you, this previous Plutonian energy in Aquarius, you've had 15 years of hard, unhealthy, toxic trauma bonding, entrapment, holding yourself back, not feeling like you can be your true self. And then you've been on this pathway of rediscovery, the pathway of healing, the pathway of going deep, the pathway of reprogramming your life to a healthier version of you. And I think for a lot of you, you're calling in the healthy partnership, the spiritual union that you've been working toward achieving and having. Not only within self, but it's being mirrored back. It's time to lay the past to rest for good, Libra. I see a beautiful spiritual union coming in for you in the new year. Judgment, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, yeah. You've had to leave a lot behind, Libra, but you were well on your way. I feel like this is a pivotal time for you and another person. Some of you are meeting somebody new at this time. You have Commander Ashtar overseeing this. The galactics are part of this. Some of the spiritual unions that are coming together, deeply part of the next soul elevation mission on this planet. I'm telling you, Libras, we're about partnership. It's time to graduate from the trauma bonding. And now we're going into spiritual love. All right? Not unhealthy, toxic love, spiritual love. This is an important call to action for the Libra collective. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Call on Commander Ashtar as you begin this month of December that's coming in, because this is a big call to action. You're receiving a call to action and being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. Divine inspiration is all around you, and Ashtar and his legion of cosmic angels are standing by to offer you loving support. Know that you are being encouraged to be honest, assertive, and true in a loving way. You may feel your ego trying to hold you back, but know that when you take the first step, the next one will soon follow. Take some time to connect with the universe by looking up at the stars, knowing that there are loving beings of light gazing back down on you. You are not alone. You know, what's that song? I think was it the Highway Women? It's called You Are Not Alone. And it truly is, like, we are so deeply connected to all beings, to the cosmos, to the galactics. There's something about you and your soul's purpose and carrying that burden of, it's almost like from pain to power. Like you all are alchemizing so much of the collective's trauma bonding, the unhealthy ancestral wounding. And now you're stepping into the divinity of your own truth and holding a higher frequency of love. And you're going to have the support around that. Don't hold yourself back anymore, Libra. It's time for you truly to graduate into a higher frequency and not allow any of those bonds back into your life. You've learned what you needed to learn from that timeline. Now it's a higher one. We keep going up and up and up. So take the next level here. Own it, honor it, embody it, embrace it. You're ready for it. It's time for you to call in a spiritual love. And I think that for those of you who have been having to walk away and to come out of this feeling of always feeling stuck in that, you've done the work. I really feel like there's a huge shift from unhealthy trauma bonding to higher vibrational, ecstatic, healthy, heart amplifying. I don't know, there's something pretty powerful in your heart space going on the first 10 days. Let's get this final message. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you, Libra. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. Libra, there's something pretty powerful at play here. It's hitting the first 10 days of December. You could literally be giving to somebody at this time and being your complete, true, authentic self. And you're coming out of a period where you've had to really walk away from an ending. And now you're opening up and the burden is getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And you are being called to action to really walk your talk. I think it's time for you to let somebody new in and experience spiritual love, whether it's romantic or platonic. This is somebody meant to come into your life at this time. You manifested this. So go out there and play and be happy. Okay? Take care.